What's up, everybody? Back with another Star Rail video, and in this video we are going to quickly go over what happened in the live stream, because let's face it, bro, not everybody can watch the live stream. They're super long. You want a recap. By the way, there are codes in this video, so I will have them all in the description. There are 3 of them. You should see them in the description. All that, just copy, paste, post, get your Stellar Jades. Also, I apologize for recording this a bit late. There's very exciting news. If you didn't know, we do get a free 5-star for Dr. Ratio. I'll just say that now. So I was like, took it back, shaking, freaking out. So it took me a minute to calm down. I was going to try to record the video going, yeah, and then and start like going crazy, So anyway, let's get on with the video. So it starts off with some story stuff I will not go over. I will say though, this stuff, I remember that. Where are the cats, bro? They show it later. There's like these cat things. I think they're cute. There's one of the codes. We get Runmei, Herda, and funny robot man. I can never say his name, so I'm not going to pronounce it. Talking, but this is the first Trailblazer continuance mission, Crown of the Mundane and Divine. It's going to feature those 3 characters. There's going to be like a bunch of story you do. Very good stuff. This normally gives a good amount of XP if you are not max level, and some Stellar Jade. So big W there. Also, the story looks pretty interesting. Then they talk about the new characters and go over a little bit of what they do once they get a bit closer to their banners releasing and they release the actual kit. I will have either a kit video or a should you summon. Normally they're both, right? So do not forget to subscribe, and while you're down there, hit the like button as well, so you don't miss those videos. But talk about Runmei. Definitely summoning for this, by the way. There will be a summoning video. She is super cool. They showed like her animations and stuff, and then they cut over to Dr. Ratio and they do the same for him. And then they talked about Jue, which is the 4-star that is coming in this update. We learned about her in, I think she showed up in the Donhang like mission at one point, and then she's mostly with the last mission that we got. But they talk about her and they show the banners. The banners for the first part of 1.6 are going to be Runmei with March 7th, Tingyun, and Jue. So that's pretty neat. They're deciding to put the 4-star on the first banner instead of the second. This will create a issue though, that if we learn via leaks or just them drip marketing the 4-stars, like Misha, which by the way did not know it was a guy. I do apologize. I just saw it and was just like, boom, flip a switch. Looks pretty feminine to me, I guess. My bad. Anyway, with Misha, we don't know if Misha is going to be on Black Swan or Hanabi, because they decided to do this one time. Now we can never know, right? They could put Misha on Black Swan, who's probably going to be first, or they put it on Sparkle, who's going to be second. Who knows? I will say this is a big W, because if they put her on the banner with the free character, that would be kind of crappy. And this banner is actually pretty good, as March 7th and Tingyun are really nice, and Jue looks pretty strong. But this is the first banner, and of course, when I say first banner, I do mean that there is a second, and Blade is rerunning. Same characters, big W. I was going to summon for Blade, however, I'm not missing out on Runmei, her light cone, Black Swan, her light cone, and Sparkle, and then Acheron is probably going to be somewhat soon after that. So like, I'm screwed money-wise. Like, I need a whole ass bank loan at this point, right? But those are the first banners for part 1. Then when part 2 comes out, we get Dr. Ratio. I'm going to hit play for like 2 seconds. Oh, whoops, spoiler, Kafka. This is the banner. Holy crap, it's not great. Hook isn't anything crazy. Natasha is the worst healer, and she's free. Sushang is cool and all, but I'll be honest with you, she's not anything crazy as well. When this banner comes out for part 2, you will be gifted Dr. Ratio for free. So there's basically no reason to summon on this banner at all, unless you really, really want dupes for Dr. Ratio. Then we also get Kafka's rerun, which unfortunately, unlike her original banner, this banner's 4-stars suck. It's not great. So if you are going for Kafka, I hope that you're close to pity. Like, I'd feel really bad if you had to build up pity summoning on Kafka's rerun. Regardless, Kafka is going to be a big, I'm not going to say must summon, but a big, like, incentive for players who really want Black Swan, as Black Swan is Nihility and DOT based. So also we have 2 reruns in an update. What this means is characters are going to come back faster, but there's going to be a lot more banners. I don't know if they're going to do this every update. They might go back to just having 1 rerun, like we might only have Luocha next update, or we might only have Jigyun next update, or we can have both of them, right? Not too sure, but we do have double reruns. Now, then they go on to the light cones, Ruin Maze, right? Nothing too crazy. I don't think they even show the 4 stars on it. And then Dr. Ratios. Do note, Dr. Ratios will not be free, so you will have to summon for his light cone. I'll have a video on if you should summon for the light cone, just because normally I don't do that, and I just have it in the should you summon video. But since Dr. Ratio is free, the should you summon video is kind of like not that important. It's mostly should you go for his light cone. But like I said, I'll have a video on that in the future. Then we have more codes, like I said in the description. Boom, boom, boom. New weekly boss. This is probably going to be the trace materials for Dr. Ratio, Jue, and Ruin May. So there's not much else to it. He has a cool gimmick. When the boss comes out, I'll have a video on it if it is tough. But very funny team, by the way. I will say that the 2 healers is really funny. Not sure why they did that. I mean, it's fine. They'll probably beat it, but 2 funny healer team. The weekly boss, though, very cool looking. Then, of course, they show the new trace material and how it's a weekly. Then we have the event critter pick. You get like these little cats and boxes. You get a new text bubble when you use your phone, and they look cool. There's cats inspired by the characters. I saw a Kafka one. I saw a Blade one. So pretty excited to see what they look like. I'm also a big cat fan. I love cats. I have a lot of cats. I just love cats. They're cute, right? Not much else to it. So really like this event. I really like the bottom one the most because I had a black and white cat. He passed away, unfortunately. But I loved him to death, so I just have a bias towards, cats that look like him. But anyway, let's hop on to the stuff. Then we have the new Simulated Universe update, and my god, they love this mode. Like, actually love this mode. So we're getting golden gears, and there's like, I don't know how to explain it, and I'm not going to try to explain it to you, but they were like, oh yeah, if you pick this, you get like custom dice with custom effects, and there's like a million different effects. Like, I'll probably wait until there's like a more cohesive guide on this, and then I'll make a video on it, because good lord, there was so much. I was looking at this, I was like, god, how the hell am I supposed to explain this in the video? But you just get a die, and you roll it, and you get more effects, right? It's for a lot. It's a lot, right? But hey, big W. Then there's going to be more buffs with this new currency, and they show some other Simulated Universe stuff. And there's more Simulated Universe stuff. There's so much, man. Like, it's insane. They just keep updating this mode. There's so much. Every time they updated Simulated Universe, there's so much stuff that they add to it that it's almost hard to keep track. I also slightly blanked out on this part, but yeah, that would be like Simulated Universe, because they just keep adding stuff to it. Like, do they just have a hat? Also double drop rates, but I mean, you could probably guess that. Pure Fiction. This is going to be the new endgame mode with new currency, so new light cones. I'm trying to get to where they show the picture. Also, funny, I guess they're not going to show it. Hello, Softrock? Right here? I'm going to hit play. There we go. All right, yeah. Very cool art. There's also a Argenti one, if I'm going to be able to click on it. No, I'm not going to bother. New endgame. Also, right here, there is a button where it'll switch teams. So if team 1's right here, you click it, it'll go to team 2. And then if you click this trash can button, it clears all of them. So you can just completely rank your team. Very nice. There also is, in fact, free links. I hate YouTube sometimes. There we go. Free links if you clear Pure Fiction Stage 2. Huge W for my free-to-play account and anyone who doesn't have links, or hell, it's just a free links dupe. This is the picture I wanted. All right. So with the new pure fiction game mode, all modes will last 6 weeks. This means at a certain amount of time of 2 weeks, there will be one pure fiction and two memory of chaos, or two pure fiction, one memory of chaos, right? Huge. That means you have more time to clear it and you get a bunch more stellar jades overall. Very, very nice. Big yawn. It is really early in the morning. If I do miss anything, I do apologize. Let me know in the comments if I did miss anything important. Like I said, I stayed up, and then Dr. Ratio hype actually really tired me out. This is where they talk about the new features of we're switching teams and stuff. Boom, 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 boom. They buffed dailies, by the way. There's now more missions you can complete. So instead of just having super cringe ones and you didn't want to clear them, there's now log into the game, complete there's these two, there's a lot, right? So more than likely you're just gonna do your dailies and get it done. Then huge game mode. If you played Genshin and you pulled a new character and you had to travel all the way to the new area to get the mats, and you're like, damn, that sucks, right? Also, shout out to them having max stamina. Anyway, you can now try Calyx's and other, um, I guess, stamina needed, drops. I'm blanking on the word, for a limited time. So if you have Dr. Ratio and you're not able to get to his area, you are able to click on it and it will let you challenge it at a lower difficulty. You will get less rewards, obviously, but then you'll actually be able to, get the material for them and not have to travel all the way through the story. Could take multiple days, right? And you just want to get your character up. Big W. Hopefully this is a permanent thing, possibly, or they bring it back a lot because this is very nice. And then they show the login bonus, a free multi. No shock there. It's pretty standard for Starro now. By the way, this right here, this is when they announced the free Doctor Ratio. I actually went insane. There's angelic light. It was pretty funny. Yeah, claim for free Doctor Ratio when his banner drops. This is, like I said before, Game of the Year, all that stuff. Oh, not Game of the Year, sorry. Mobile Game of the Year. And then I think, man, so much talking. There's more. This character Sunday comes out and they show all the new characters. There's Robin. There's oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to click on all of this. Holy crap, why not show all of them? Firefly. I'm probably not gonna show all of them. I'll be honest with you. If you want, there's a Twitter post for it. There's Sam. All these new characters that are coming, and they drop a trailer. If you want to check it out, I'll have a link to this, or either a link to the Twitter post. I'll have something, probably the Twitter post, right? Because they post it on Twitter. But it shows all the characters, and I'm pretty sure these are light codes, right? Because they show, let me see if you can see it in the little thing. Okay, so they show Himiko, and they show Dr. Ratio at one point. And when they show them, they show their light cones, right? So this means, right, if they're showing their light cones, that every character they show is playable, and these are their light cones. That means Firefly, right, Sam, Duke Inferno, this cool guy, which is crazy to think about because this means we can get non-humanoid characters. I know he's technically a humanoid, but his face is not human-esque in a sense. So that's very hype. But we're getting characters like Aventurine, Sam, Duke Inferno. I think they showed Misha on there. Firefly. There's another guy, I can't remember his name. They show Black Swan. They show Sparkle. So many stuff, but I'm pretty sure if these are all light cones, that means they're all playable, and it's huge. Unless the Duke Inferno one is a free-to-play light cone, but I'd be rather shocked that they're not playable. Anyway, regardless of that, that's pretty much everything they showed. Let me know in the comments what you are most excited for, what you're not looking forward to. Like I said if I did miss anything, I do apologize. It is rather late, and the excitement for Dr. Ratio got me feeling all sorts of crazy. If I did miss anything, I will probably pin your comment if you have not, be like, oh, you forgot, yada, yada, yada. I'll be like, all right, sick, pin, So if you want to be that guy, feel free. Other than that, that is going to be it for the video. Do not forget to like and subscribe for more Honkai Star Rail content, and I am going to sleep. Good night or good morning, and I'll catch y'all in the next Star Rail video.